hopefully going forward, some people can be a bit more sporting, you know.
Just for context, there were some Geylang fans, not all of them, most of them were very well behaved, but some of them were like showing vulgar signs all throughout the game. I think these are probably the people who at home, their parents don't allow them to use vulgarity, so they come out and express it. Okay, Daddy from Sailor Fan Talk here. Disappointing 1-1 result for me. For what about you, Calum?
For sure, I mean, I predicted 5-2. I think we came here expecting a pretty high scoring affair. Most of us, yeah. So, but I think, at the end of the day, Geylang set up for a pretty... they set up quite well, I have to give it to them.
They came for a draw, right?
They probably came for a draw. I mean, they scored early and then for the rest of the game, they're playing a low block. It's the story of DPMM again, but unfortunately, I think today it was just a story of two sides that defended really well. Both sides had their chances. I think we had really good ones as well near the end, but just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah. You want to give props to Geylang fans and the Lion City Sailors fans. Don't you think both sets of fans did very well today?
For sure. Buzzing atmosphere for Friday night. Have to give it to everyone that came down. It's always nice to see packed out JBS. But I mean, hopefully going forward, some people can be a bit more sporting, you know.
Just for context, there were some Geylang fans, not all of them, most of them were very well behaved, but some of them were like showing vulgar signs all throughout the game. I think these are probably the people who at home, their parents don't allow them to use vulgarity, so they come out and express it. But anyway, all love to the rest of the Geylang fans. You guys were brilliant. Also, I wanted to ask you, Calum, just last question. How frustrating is it to see Tomoyuki Doi, Ryoya, all of them just good players, but they're spending so much time on the floor?
On that note of frustrating, right? You love to have me on the show for all the frustrating matches, don't you think? But yeah, I mean, I don't think it was just. Did you mention Tezuka as well?
Basically, all the players who went down to take some time off the game,
Pretty much, yeah. And they were really soft as well. And I don't know, the ref tonight was just.
The ref got in the way of our players twice. I mean, how bad do you have to be, Taufik Tana? Bro.
Yeah, but you can see that. I mean, I have no words really for that display by the referee tonight, honestly. But again, we take the point today. I think it's a deserving draw. The Sailors played their hearts out. Geylang had a good display as well. We defended well. I mean, there were a few moments that we had quite a few scares. And near the death, I think we probably had two really good chances to find the winner there. So it is what it is.
Right. Thank you very much, Calum. We'll see you the next game. Hopefully a win this time. Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Bye. Guys, Eddie from Sailor Fan Talk here. We have this very nice backdrop here of an eagle that looks like it's taking a shit on us, and it kind of took a shit on us because it's 1-1. Well done, Geylang. But Aiman, what are your thoughts on the game?
Honestly, personally, going to that game, right, we all had that high expectations, but I personally felt like the performance for both sides were mediocre at best. Everyone says oh, it's gonna be a high scoring game, but then it's basically a tale of two halves. One half you have Geylang really dominated their opportunities, especially with that goal, and then on the second half, Sailors take back the advantage. So, tale of two halves. I'd say none really deserve the win, but we're grateful to get the draw.
But if you say none really deserve the win, right, would you not then give credit to Geylang? I mean, for holding the might of the Sailors?
They're very smart. After that goal conceded, I think they knew what we're capable of, so they know they had to shut that final third down. And I would say that they're really smart to keep that 1 point. If not, I think we would have gotten a win. But you know what? It is what it is. It's football. Ball is round. Anything can happen.
Were you very impressed by the atmosphere tonight?
Pretty impressed, especially from outside and the UE. Gotta give credit to the UE because they showed what they're capable of. And I think they really deserve the credit, for bringing the challenge to not only live up the atmosphere, but also to show that not only they are worth being a top contender for the title, and also to show that they are a formidable force.
Yeah, they really brought life to a Friday night, man. So thank you so much, Aiman. Thank you for doing this interview, and we'll win the next game. Yeah, come on. Yes.